and I went to different Southern African countries, experiencing what sex with Southern African women was like. Sex tourism took me to India, to China. It took me to Thailand, and in Thailand I was so excited because it was really exotic sex tourism, sex baths. Welcome back, viewers. Having come into sudden wealth, the desire to continue my realtor business as a junior partner completely disappeared. A new interest took over, the interest to seek pleasure, especially sexual pleasure. I wanted to have exotic sexual experiences. So I decided that I was going to go on sexual tourism around the world. I had enough money, and my money could buy me any pleasure that I wanted. So I began. My first sex tourism destinations were within West Africa. I went to Ghana, experienced sex tourism in Ghana, and I traveled to South Africa, to Southern African country, and I went to different Southern African countries, experiencing what sex with Southern African women was like. Sex tourism took me to India, to China. It took me to Thailand, and in Thailand I was so excited because it was really exotic sex tourism, sex baths, and having sex with multiple sex partners at the same time. Sex tourism took me to Vienna and to Hungary. And all this time, I was not doing anything. I was not making any income. Instead, I was blowing money. When I became, much later in life, when I became a Christian, I knew that it was written in the Bible that in Proverbs 1 verse 32, that the prosperity of fools will destroy them. I was a fool, and my prosperity became a source of destruction for my life. It was this sex tourism, the craze for exotic sex. What did I want to enjoy? I wanted to have bragging rights when I come back to Nigeria. Whenever I come back to Nigeria, it's like a festival. I'm received like a superstar at the airport. Everybody wants to hear the latest story, exotic story. Oh, I could stay up for 12 hours sharing different exotic sexual encounters and experience, and I was the envy of all my drinking buddies. I served Satan so faithfully. But what did I get back in return for all of those life? It was an encounter with that demonic, mermaid personality that almost killed my life, that almost destroyed my life suddenly. As I came into sudden wealth and I became a multi-millionaire, I lost the interest to make money. My new passion was just to experience pleasures, especially exotic sexual pleasures. And so I stopped going to work. I stopped being a junior partner. I completely gave up the realtor business. My senior partner was always calling me. I stopped answering his call, and I only partnered with him just for 2 short months. 2 short months. If I had continued in that partnership, I would have become a multi-billionaire because the opportunity were so mind-boggling. The need was so much, and we are about the very few people in Port Harcourt providing that kind of exclusive specialized services to the oil company, providing industrial warehouses to oil servicing company as industrial bases. But unfortunately, I gave up my pursuit for prosperity, for wealth, to seek sexual pleasure. That's the definition of foolishness. And it's this foolishness that destroys the fool This is what happens when you don't know Christ. Viewers, I invite you to have an encounter with Christ. Encounter with Christ will give you wisdom from the Son of God. Until we meet next time, stay tuned. In the next encounter, you will hear about my encounter with this mermaid spirit and how that brought me to a near-death experience. Stay tuned until I see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Boma. Truly, it is the turning away of the simple that will slay them. The prosperity of the fools shall destroy them. Quoted correctly from the Bible. You know about the prodigal son in the Bible? A young man from a respectable family struggling with pigs for food. From a palace, ended up in a gutter because of deliberate choices that he made. See opportunity to make money in Port Harcourt. Foolish man left everything. He's doing sex tourism. Only God kept Boma alive. This is the story of many young people who should be great instruments in the hands of God and treasurers of God's wealth today, but frittered it away unriotously. Listen to me. The devil is a thief. Whatever is in your hands, he wants to knock it up, take it from you, even steal your soul in the process. Do not play into his hands. They're turning away of the simple. If you have no ability to control yourself, actually the Bible says you're a foolish person. Control the urges within your person, within your body, the desires of your body. And God will use you. Please, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Send these videos to your friends. There's a lesson to learn. Send us your comments also. And God will favor you.